Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Phantom Doctrine. This will be part 26 of our Let's Play. In the last episode, we did a whole bunch of stuff. We sort of kept the world from falling apart, as we have been doing for a while now. And we're pretty much ready to tackle this Beholder cell in Vancouver. The one that's like right next door. So I kind of want to, because we do, who's on this job? Omicron and Coyote. Okay, we're not really going to miss them. So I think that's okay. I think we just do it right away. We just assault straight away. No pussyfooting around. Standard affair. We'll put in Indigo. She's always first draft pick. We'll put me in. Sure, let's play around with Wraith. We haven't used him yet. We'll send Tempest in, because he's got the sniper, which is pretty cool. And then we'll send some throwaway crap people, like Intrepid, and Buran, maybe. Seems good. Like how she's just 2 pistols. Have I really not got a better weapon for her? Oh no, now she can use the MG51. So, sure, why not? How many bullets that got? 40, 10 in a spray. I think that's probably enough. I think we just chuck a hexagonal barrel on it. Alright, so Wraith, you need some equipment, don't you? We can now buy the heavy vest, which is a godsend. And, yeah, first aid kit. That seems fine. Indigo, you will use a disguise, as per usual. I think we're in a pretty good position. I guess we'll equip Buran with the heavy vest. Oops, no, not that. We'll buy a heavy vest. And I got an achievement! Buy 50 items. Wow, thrilling. Thrilling. And yeah, we will leave Kodiak in the heavy gear just in case shit goes down. We'll have 4 people without heavy gear and 1 with heavy gear. I think that's fine. Smoke screen? No, let's do... Wow, like straight up grenade launcher. I like it. And yeah, the silent sniper I think is definitely the way to go. And then 2 spotters. Yep, no, this seems fine. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. What could possibly go wrong? We just have to clear this. There's only one... Well, supposedly there was only 1 operator here. So who knows? There could be more than 1. Could be 3, like last time. Although, there's only like 1 operator that doesn't have a control phrase, right? So if there's multiple, that's just more guys for us. So I think that's fine. I think we can live with that. Either way, as per usual, this mission's probably just going to be an Indigo mission. God, if I could just give Kodiak disguise, or sorry, actor, that'd be crazy. He'd get all the XP. At the moment, sort of Indigo is getting all the XP. Right, so where do we want to deploy? We could deploy there, we could deploy here. I don't like that spot. I don't really like that spot. I think number 1 is probably the best, just because it's on like a wall. A solid wall with a thing there. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's put... Okay, well we put a support unit on the north side and a support unit on the west side. And then... Okay, like we could put someone on... Yeah, I think we put a sniper on the north side. They can watch this alley, see into here, see into there, see into there, see into there. I think that's optimal. I could put someone on the south side, could put like grenade launch on the south side, but I don't see the point. So let's just... Actually, maybe we just throw everyone on the north side. I think that's the play. North side's got a lot of windows. Way more than any of the other ones. Wow. That was a hell of a dodge here. Kodiak, you want to just run around here for me? Yeah, that was a hell of a dodge. So we got a lot of cops out here. I'm gonna guess those two are just gonna stay. So with that in mind, let's start causing some havoc, shall we? Let's turn that off. Can I still get to that? Yes, I can. Oh, she has 3 movement points now. I was sitting there, I'm like, hang on, she just moved 1. Like, why can she move... She move another 2, but okay, that's fine. That's pretty good. Wasn't she the one that dropped movement? So what, she got less individual movement, but more overall? Is that what happened then? Because if that's what happened, that makes sense. Oh, okay, because there's people in there. Right. And we'll leave Intrepid out here just to support Kodiak if anything goes wrong. If someone pops out and sees him around the back of that car. I don't think they will. But I guess you never know. Because, like, these guys aren't going to move, are they? No. I kind of figured that they would just be chill. They would be in that one spot. So yeah, she can move like a mile now, right? Yeah, wow. Oof. What are we actually doing here? We're eliminating all opposition, so we need to find the enemy operative. But first, we should probably switch off all the cameras, shouldn't we? So there's one upstairs there, and the other one's over that way. So let's go this way. There we go. Okay, Buran, you go. Just run this way. That'll be fine. Kodiak, you don't get to go anywhere. You're stuck. And Tempest, you just keep sneaking around here. Intrepid, you get to stay. Buran, you're in a good spot, so let's see what happens. I'm kind of a little worried about that police officer, like maybe, or the civilian. Maybe they'll take a really wide berth and spot Kodiak over here. Let's rush. Let's rush straight across. Okay, there's no one there. Tempest, what can you do for me? You could... Oh, that's the edge of the building. Okay. Well, in that case... let's find out what's happening here. Oh, it's a police station. Oh, of course it is. Right, this does look like a police station. I probably should have picked that a bit earlier. So wait, the Beholder base is in a police station. What a rip. Bloody, I'm in, like, shit warehouse number 57, and they're in a bloody full-on police station. What a rip-off.
I'm here if you need me.
What a massive rip-off. God, I really need to talk to my union. Okay, so you go that way, that's fine. Again, neither of you guys are moving, which is kind of what I expected. Don't want to move... Ooh. Oh, that door's locked anyway, so you'd have to get on the roof. I could get in from the roof. I guess I could just rush in here, couldn't I? You know what? We'll shut that, because it auto-shuts behind you if it's already open, and we'll just rush over here. Because you probably will need, like, a second person ready. Okay, you're gonna go that way, you're gonna go that way. Okay, so I think Kodiak is perfectly fine where he is. But he is within arm's reach if the feces should hit the ceiling cooling device. Oh yeah, they got like a gym. Fucking hell. Oh, okay. There's a protector sniper. Sniperino.
How can I help?
What can I do for you?
Okay, I might just leave it at that. Yeah, so what we really want to do, obviously, is find this enemy agent who is most certainly going to be upstairs, but I'm also just grabbing a bit of stuff. Like 110%, the enemy agent will be upstairs. So we have 7 items, and we have 5 classified documents to find. No, so that is... What? So that is trespassing. Yeah, it is. Okay, this whole upstairs is trespassing. Weird that it's, like, connected to the main lobby, though. Like, this is fine, but upstairs is not. I mean, I know that, you know, obviously that's... In a lot of buildings now that makes sense, but, like... Do you think normally they'd have, like, a door or something to stop just random people wandering in there? Especially at a police station, you think it'd be behind a door labelled, like, you know, staff only or officers only or something. I don't know. Weird. So now that she gets 3 moves, she can move quite far, but I think it's actually still less than what it was before. Like, I think the combination of 3 moves with a shorter thing is not enough. Like, I think it's still less. Quite a bit less, even. She doesn't feel like she goes as far. Okay, and that's all secure there. Okay, I think for the most part,
I'm listening so hard right now.
Everyone's just gonna kind of chill out where they are, except for Indigo, who's gonna try and cause some havoc. Basically, standard operating procedure for our cabal. Okay, I'm just gonna go here and open her up while he's looking the other way. Oh my god, an AMR! So we have an anti-material rifle now. Oh, I bet you can't silence it. Oh, but I bet you it's fun. Actually, wow, I wonder how much damage it actually does. Because if you could silence it, obviously you could just, like, pick people off with this massive beef gun. Right, there's some intel in there, so let's go in here. There's nobody in here. Okay, so we've seen 5 people? We've seen the 3 cops outside, we've seen the 2 protector guys inside, who are kind of doing their own thing. And there's 8. So at least one of them will be an operative. So there's 6. So there's 2 more that we haven't seen. Thinking they might be in here with this thing. Hello? Why did it zoom in on them? I mean, it looks pretty badass, but a bit random. I'm kind of dreading the moment where one of these civilians just does something weird, and, like, they just, you know, spot Kodiak immediately, because I'm not paying any attention. Not paying them any heed at all. Okay, can I actually get this without being spotted? You betcha. Alright, we're gonna have some stuff this time. So we got another box there, we got another piece of intel in this corner. Which I think we can handle. Maybe we should just move in. Oh, I guess it doesn't really work if it's a police station. I'm guessing they've paid off the police. They're not just, like, renting the upper space at the police station. Funny as that would be. Don't mind me, sir. Smash through the window. Okay. No. Trench long shot. The fuck is that? I mean, he appears to have an anti-material rifle, so whatever that is, I don't want to fuck with it. But even so. What the hell is that? Okay, but what I have discovered is that that's all of them. Are you gonna move? You are. I wonder if we just give him the boop. Okay, so the enemy agent must be like here somewhere. Actually, I wonder if I could find him with a spotter. Is there somewhere I can spot? It was the west side, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, maybe in that one. Maybe in these ones because there's no windows. Okay. Let's have a look. Maybe we can spot them. Yep, there he is. There he is. Okay, so that's all 8. So he's the one we want to get rid of. Ah, right, we can't look at him because he's the discovered by a thingy. I think we just rush over here, right? Like, I can get that at any point, and I probably don't even need it. So I don't really think there's any reason for me to grab that. No real reason for me to risk anything to grab it anyway. You know, if the opportunity should arise later that I can grab it, then neat. But I don't really want to spend all my time just on this mission. I gotta say, it's both the downfall and the, like, one of the best bits of this game. The downfall being that the missions take so long, and they usually, really not much happens. You know, I'll readily admit, you know, these are probably not that exciting to watch. Oh, you do have thingy. Okay, hang on. So where were the people? There's 3 outside. There's 1 here. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I didn't see any civilians, so... Oh man, this is risky. I'm just thinking, like, Buran could probably run up there. And just come this way. Because they have cameras watching that direction. Actually, why don't I just check? Why don't I just check? Is there anyone up here that will spot her? No. No, there is not.
Leave me alone.
Okay, in that case, Buran, just go upstairs. I still reserve the right to say, that's weird that, like, just going up a set of stairs is trespassing. A set of stairs in the lobby, I will point out. That's weird to me. Okay, so the enemy agent is there. And he's the one that doesn't have a control phrase, so you get to come on with me, my friend. Thanks for the stuff. Okay, and the last confidential document is with that other guy. Okay. So now we figure out how we're gonna do this. There's a lot of civilians out here. I guess we have like 3 people we can get. Okay, I might need Wraith back this way. Tempest, if you could take out that guy, that would be good, but it's not a requirement. I'll get Indigo to go take out this other one.
Yeah.
While Buran grabs his body. You can't pick up the body yet, can you? Because it takes 1 move, yeah. So the ones inside we can deal with. We just pick them off one at a time. We probably don't even have to clean up the bodies. I haven't noticed anyone, you know, actually patrolling, per se. They're just kind of all inside. And the enemy agent is there. Yeah, see, like, there's no one really watching. I just... Why can't I do a... Oh, now I can. Okay. Win interface. Sorry, also, as I was saying, like, the missions do take a long time, and really, if you do it right, they're not that exciting. Like, this is just me moving around 50 times, because I can use Indigo to scout. Obviously, I'm using the old system of the actor perk, but I still don't see how it would make that much difference. Like, yeah, I would have to be careful not to get within sight, but if they're not moving, and the fact that I can just see their patrol patterns, you know, I don't see it really that challenging. I keep sort of waiting for the other shoe to drop and being like, oh, now it's going to be hard, but no, not really. Where's... Can I like, cheeky scout this? Ah, yes I can. He's right there. Hello. Just your delivery of fist. Good night. Okay, because yeah, Buran can like set up over here and just be ready to go out.
I'm listening so hard right now.
Tempest is kind of going to need Indigo to come back down, just so I can get the visual. Okay, so let's grab this. Wow, sorry. I keep getting distracted by this mission. It does require a bit of thought. Like, I think the downfall of the game is just that these missions are so long, and if you do it right... I mean, they're not boring, because I'm, like, on edge. Any mistake could turn this into a firefight, but it's not terribly difficult to just sneak around with one person. I think if I tried to move everyone inside and, like, shimmy them around the corridors and everything, that would be massively dangerous, but there's no real incentive to do that. You know, like, I have enough excitement when I send, like, Buran in to grab a body. And if there's multiple agents, then it's multiple other people I have to send in. But yeah, so, like, downside, missions are a bit long. A little bit boring, I guess. But to go with that, obviously the upside is that a lot of these missions, you can avoid them on the world map. Like, you know, you can do the sabotage operation thing. Like, interrupt operation, so that you don't have to do all these missions if you don't want to. You can play a lot of this game just from that world map, and I quite like that. I like that that's an alternative. That the devs sort of maybe saw that these missions, if you had to do them all, could be really tedious, and they just decided, oh, we'll just make a way that you can skip them if you don't want to do them, basically. But not in the way that it's like, you just straight up skip them. More in the way that if your preparation is good enough, you don't have to take the risk. It's sort of like, I play a lot of XCOM, right? Love XCOM. Love the original ones. Like, as in the first two. I love the sort of mid-range one. Like, Apocalypse, all-time favorite XCOM game. I really hope they, like, not remaster it, but they do a spiritual successor to XCOM Apocalypse, just like they did to the other ones. Okay, so the enemy agent's there. Because I think that is a game that deserves to have a remaster. Who do I only see like there? Although 80, ugh. Still not even going to be enough, hey. Although I can't just like walk right next to him and just knock him out, or just snipe him really loud and set the whole map off. No, I mean I'll just walk here and give him a bop across the old bonds. Good night. Yeah, so I play a lot of XCOM. XCOM 1, as in like XCOM the new one, number 1. Think it was great at the time. Was definitely like the thing that got the ball rolling. I think XCOM 2 is much better. I think the improvements they made to XCOM 2 over XCOM 1 are phenomenal. They know what they're doing. Firaxis, they know what they're doing. Are they as good as the original XCOM series? I think they're different. I wouldn't say yes or no. I'd say that they have their appeal.
Let's get this this over.
They definitely cut out a lot of the busy work that's kind of in the original XCOMs, like buying equipment and constantly having to worry about new hires and stuff like that. Hiring scientists, doing all that stuff. Like, yeah, it's a bit tedious. I know, like, that was the time. That's just how games were. Again, I think at the time, for when it was released, that was excellent. But nowadays, I don't know. I think the modern ones have done an excellent job of reimagining XCOM for the modern time. So with that in mind, like, especially in the modern ones, and in the earlier ones to an extent, it had the same problem where the missions in that game are just immense. To a ludicrous degree. Like, they are huge. And you have to do 50 million of them. Like Aftermath and Aftershock and Afterlight. Like the UFO series. It's the same thing. Like, the missions in that are always really big, and the game just throws them at you one at a time. Just bang, 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 bang. You get nothing done because you have to do these missions. And it kind of wears on you. If you don't want to sit down and play the game like that, it's just a hassle. Like, it just goes on and on and on and on, and you can get worn out on it. Whereas I think this game will... I don't get worn out on it in that same sense, because I have that option to just not do it. Take 15 damage. Oh, yeah, right, that thing. Interesting. I was saying, yeah, I don't think that this game has that same issue. Because you can just... you know, like, not do it. If that makes sense. Like, you have that way to avoid... have that way to avoid the problems if you want to avoid them. I don't know. Now I'm rambling, because I'm, like, trying to set up this attack without fucking it up and getting myself spotted. Okay, so we just take this guy down, which knocks him out of commission. We can get Indigo to take the other guy down, which knocks him out of commission.
Let's get this over with.
Which kind of lets us... actually, shit, I have not checked my evac. Okay, well, we'll take this one, and we'll call it in right now.
You 100%.
Okay, we definitely need to start disposing of these bodies. Yeah, so I think that's... They've looked at the genre, they've realized that, you know, sometimes you don't want to do all these missions. And they've thought of a way around it, and I think that's a massive credit to these guys as developers. Then you look at something like... and this, again, I play a lot of XCOMs, this gets me every time, but like, Long War... in XCOM 1 and XCOM 2. And I get it. Don't get me wrong. I love Long War. I love the features they've added. I love everything about it. Except just how long it is. There's a big difference between saying it's Long War and it's excruciatingly Long War. Especially in Long War 2. XCOM Long War 1 was pretty bad, but it was mainly a difficulty thing that caused it to be really long. In Long War 2, it's like they've completely restructured the game to take 1,000 years longer than just the standard game, which is really annoying. I think if there was a way to get all the XCOM 2... Long War 2 features, like all the cool stuff, all like the different weapon slots, the idea of like the extra classes, the infiltration system, all that stuff. If there was a way to get that without it having to be like a solid month of play, or a solid like 2 months of play, that'd be excellent. I would play the shit out of that. But this is the problem with modders, right? And I say the problem. This is getting real deep for just like a stupid mission in Phantom Doctrine. But, like, this is quotes the problem with modders. Is that they get into their head the idea of what they think a game should be, which is fine. that's their prerogative. They can build the game any way they want. If they're making a mod, they can mod it any way they want. But they build it in such a way that a lot of the time it can be very niche, especially these big overhaul mods. I'm looking at Misery mod for Stalker Call of Pripyat, which I think is an excellent mod. I love a lot of the features in it, hate the difficulty, but the devs don't care, right? The modders, rather. They're like, oh, but it's supposed to be hard. And it's like, yeah, but there's making the game hard, and there's making artificial difficulty. You know, like, Call of Pripyat on Master Stalker is hard. That's hard. Then there's, you play on Misery, and, like, any regular little thing that you have to purchase, any little shitty thing that is completely irrelevant, but you still need. And that will cost you, like, a crazy amount of money that you will probably lose money before you make money doing that thing, right? That's the kind of artificial difficulty that I hate. So, not to shit on, like, the Misery devs, Misery mod. I think Misery mod is excellent. I love it. It is incredibly frustrating.
Let's get this over with.
Sorry, let's keep Buran moving. In some ways, it's incredibly frustrating, and I think it could have they should have a serious think about balance, or having two separate branches of the game, of the build, so that you get a lot more mainstream appeal, if that makes sense. I'm the last person who should be talking about mainstream appeal, but yeah, I don't know. I'm rambling. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments about things like that, about big overhauls that aim to make the game that they're from, like, harder or longer, or, you know, things like that. Do you think there's a way to do it in a lot of games without it being just artificially longer? Because, like, again, Long War is not free of this as well. Like, it is made longer by just requiring a ton more missions to complete. You know, it's not that the missions go particularly longer. In Long War 2's case, they do go significantly longer, but they have absolutely balanced it such that you need a lot of missions to make any progress. So, like, I feel that what they should have done to make it a lot more bearable is to really look at the balance of it, because the missions are already going to be longer. The missions in Long War are longer. There's more enemies, you have less people. Well, actually, you have more people, but they do less. They're less effective in most cases. And the enemies have, like, more health, there's more of them, they're bunched more together, everything like that. So the missions are longer in XCOM 2 Long War 2. But there's also more missions. Like, I feel like you don't need both. You could have done one rather than the other. Or if you can have more missions, make them equally as long as the missions in the original XCOM 2. If that makes sense. I feel like compounding it makes it a lot less bearable. Excellent. Okay, so we got Heatwave. We did get the AMR, which I'm fucking excited. So excited. Oh, we got new perks on Intrepid and Buran. Awesome. Before we finish up the episode... Okay, yeah, I'll sort that out in a minute. Before we finish up the episode, we need to obviously sort out people that are missing. Oh, wow, I took these ones from all over the joint. Okay, so we'll send a couple from here. We'll send another couple from here. Do we have everyone on, like, comms and shit? Okay, comms is good, Forge is good. I'm not going to worry about analytics unless I have people spare. We will send 2 back this way, because I think I have to. There we go. And this should hopefully... bing bing. 6 hours. Yeah, no, we should probably send that. Oop, and there's some there as well. This is the dangerous bit, like, after we complete a mission, getting everyone, like, back out into the field. We have this big section where... Shit, we can't stop that. I think we just let that happen. I don't really care. It's fine. That informer's on his own. Okay, that was nothing. That's informant. Nice. And we will look at the mystery board for a bit as well. I'll just send 2 from Vancouver here, just because we have them. Ooh, hello. You guys go there. You guys go there. Because we only need 3 teams in North America. That's a bit excessive. We'll send the ones from Vancouver over here, though. You find another package from Cardinal. This one contains a cassette with a recorded proposal of some sort. Cardinal's using a voice changer to conceal his or her identity. Interesting. Cardinal will trade Intel and North Star for foiling this assassination plot. For foiling it, okay. Right, this one, interrupt that op. See, like, this is what I mean. The fact that if you don't want to, you can just avoid these missions is excellent. It's a brilliant idea. Okay. Let's send the ones in... Is that San Francisco, probably? Yeah. We'll send you guys back up here. The ones in Port-au-Prince. Right. And then we will send some boys nearby just to do some recon. Okay. We're pretty much set up. So let's look at the mystery board. Right, so we're looking for here a place. It's not Project Iceberg. Geographical location of Operation North Star, no. Oh, golf course. Okay, okay. Right, so we have a lot of intel for that. Probably won't touch it just yet. Why not? Okay, see, fucking... Oh, this is so great. I'll just bring everything out. I won't, like, go through it. I'll do that in the next episode. Fucking hell. Just because there's so much of it. Okay, so Vladivostok... that was connected to something. I saw it. Oh, there it is. Okay, and then we'll just throw, like, all the stuff I have to actually search over here. And then the rest of it can just sort of spread around a bit. Actually, I'll make some connections with this stuff, if I can. Mighty 12. Which I don't see. Nope. Edgewater. Nope. And Bone Wolves, I don't see that either. Right, I'm not crazy. No. Okay, good. Are any of these got a connection? No. Any of these got a connection? No. These, no. These, no. Okay. Well, we are gonna leave this episode here, I think. We got that one mission done. We had a good talk about games design and game development. But, yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts about any of that stuff. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more content from me, the Aussie Nerd, feel free to subscribe to my channel. If you think you know your friends might enjoy my content, make sure you share a video or 2 with them. I really appreciate it. And finally, if you want to leave any hints, tips, tricks, feedback for videos, or you just want to say hi, make sure you do so in the comments section down below so I can see it. And I'll see all of you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.